Welcome back to the strongest exorcist reincarnated in the world. Anime review, episode number 4. Yeah, we're here discussing episode 7 and 8 for the series. Yes, we're almost done with this. We have 5 more to go. But next video is not going to be reviewed for this because I need to do the series 100 Girlfriends before I get behind in that series. Because they released 2 episodes yesterday, so I gotta work on it. So these 2 episodes, it's kind of interesting. These two, it's not like they're starting a brand new story. This one, or unlike in the case of 4 episodes, that could play out like a complete story. This basically was weird. Where like episode 7 basically concluded the arc going since episode 5. So we think I left up last time where Maple is Sika confronts her and they chat for a bit and learn about her backstory where he tells, oh yeah, I know you're the fake hero, the fact that Harris died, and the fact that the guy Kyle, who was participating in the tournament, is actually her brother. And she explains basically a little bit of her backstory where the person who goes to the special training and you have to kill your 3 friends, and you have to basically a part of your skull cut up and magic into it. Like, who the heck would agree to this damn thing? So he fights her the very next day, and he wins pretty easily. Now, in the case of Kyle, he ends up basically summmoning a monster to fight him, and he ends up succumbing to a curse. Yes, a curse. And he tries to basically use a special spell, but this spell, according to the Fox, it nearly cost him his life. So he chose not to, so he kind of teleported in this subspace where he died. He told the judges, oh yeah, he just disappeared. We don't know what happened to him, but he was declared the winner. He got the money. He declined joining the Royal Guards, and then he basically made it to a hill at the city where he properly buried Kyle. And he also asked before he passed away, you need to apologize to people. He says he did. He gave her a message. He says sorry about the hairpin, and Maple reveals that it was a hairpin that she really liked, was a 4th one, and she was mad at him for breaking it. And then basically when they get back, the administrator, the principal reveals exactly the reason why for it. Lots of revealed here, and then by the end of the episode, Maple has her hair turned back from red to blue, and it's gonna remain blue. Yeah, and by the way, Sika does not know this at all, and of course she's afraid of studying because basically her goal was she has a new goal, which is to be a student, and that kind of in a way sevens the conclusion of that story arc is going to episode 5. 8 is the start of a brand new story arc where it's kind of like a month later. Well, they're all studying. And then we have this prince come by because, Sika had mentioned that because he mentioned summer vacation coming up. So, he suspects the Earth's going to go out to their parents. He is going to go to another country because he had no plans because he has parents anyways. A country to deal with a dragon. You have to go with him because she's a servant. The prince comes by, and apparently he's immediately mesmerized by her because of how beautiful she is, and the fact she's very powerful in magic. And there's something revealed about her at the end of the episode. I'll get to that. Because episode 8, we have a lot of stuff going on here. It's like they just go out the country, and of course, then he wanted to buy her the carrots. Like he wanted to make her one of his girlfriends. I'm like, seriously? He doesn't realize, though, she's actually in love with Sika. I mean, the Fox has known since episode 1. Actually, this is like episode 2. She's known like the very beginning. So, they go out there, and then the dragon shows up in not that good anime. It's okay animation for the dragon. It doesn't look like it's CGI. It feels like a little bit of traditional animation. It's like they were trying a bit too hard here with the dragon. It looks okay. It looks like it could have used a bit more work. It's not terrible. It's just okay. It's a great red dragon. Then we have this mercenary who's brought in to use his lava tiger. That looks a lot. Actually, the animation from that looks a lot better than the dragon itself. And does it take out the dragon? No. Proceeds to try to jump at it and misses. And it flies away. And then, of course, it nearly attacks Yufa, which, of course, basically Sika steps in and basically tries to stop it. And then he's called back, and of course he's chastised by the prince. And apparently this mercenary guild, they reveal also that the dragon's protection of this, it protects this one town because It's filled. There's a whole bunch of it's a whole big pool of magic here. So that's the reason why the dragon is here and protecting it. And the whole idea of killing the, and of course the mercenary goes here because they want to slay the dragon. Because of course, basically, it's going to be much more bigger threat. Apparently, it's been hurting people. Like how? Looks like it just spooked. It just flew down and just spooked people. How? One thing, this dragon didn't shoot any fire out. No, it didn't. Like really? Yeah, really. No fire. So, and of course, Sika does chastise Yufa for basically not moving, though she hesitated. And then later on, basically, like, we see at night where he's, like, writing, and all of a sudden, she shows up at his door. And just like, oh yeah, the prince went into his room. And he's, like, declined, and of course, basically, like, she sleeps with him. But no, it's not sex. It's just basically just two people just sleeping. Fully clothed. And a conversation they have is a bit harsh, but I do agree with the fox. Basically, it's a bit harsh, basically, what he said to her. And then the very next morning, basically, he wake up, and of course, basically, he goes up to climb the mountain himself to go deal with the dragon. And of course, basically, Yufa stays there. And then Yufa has a conversation with the elf servant who works with the prince. And it's revealed at the end of the episode that Yufa is a descendant of elves. And the reason? The elementals. Yep, that was simply the reason for it. I'm like, okay, interesting. I like the fact we're focusing on her now because she's kind of been there since episode 1. And if you think about it, like the first episodes, you could say we're kind of focused on her, but not really. It's more focused on later on of Ami, her, basically, she refers to choose episode 2. It's like you're focusing on her for a couple episodes, and then Maple for 3 episodes, and now it's Yufa's turn fully. We get a whole arc for her. Which I'm presuming it might be the conclusion of the season. Presuming, anyways. Excuse me, but 2 really good episodes overall. Okay, so that's episode review. I will continue doing, the remaining 5 episodes, but I really need to work on 100 Girlfriends. I'm going to work on it next. It's 2 episodes, and then case goes. If I get time to, I may go back to watching this one for 2 more episodes. Okay? See you. Bye.